The blessing for the day, family, is there's nothing prejudiced about loving the skin you in. There's nothing prejudiced about a black man loving his culture, loving his nationality, loving, where he comes from, loving his struggle, his grind to the top. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing prejudiced about a Caucasian man loving his culture, loving where he comes from, loving what he got going on. A Mexican, Puerto Rican, Asian, wherever you come from, there's nothing prejudiced about loving your ethnicity. There's nothing prejudiced about loving your nation. You should love your nation. You should grind it out for your nation. You support your nation by all means. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, you should let everybody know, like, this is what I am, this is who I am, and this is what I come from. There's nothing prejudiced about that. You feel me? The prejudice comes in when you start down in another ethnicity or nation and big up in yours as if yours is the elite, as if yours is the one that matters the most. That's when the prejudice come in. You feel me, family? But with that being said, kick that intro for me one time. Believe it. What the business is, family, y'all already know. Wipe your feet when you come in the door. We gotta get back to the jewelry and none of the time foolery. We gotta get back to the facts, so we popping out with pressure. Believe it.
You want me to believe that NBA YoungBoy really like makeup? That's what you want me to believe. You want me to believe, as a man, that NBA YoungBoy really like lipstick?
Nah, they want you to believe that, a black man still gonna dance for them dollars like back in the old days.
That's what you want me to believe. You want me to believe that NBA YoungBoy, after all this gun-toting, shooting gangster talk, that he's gonna come out and say, after that looks masculine. That's what most of males in the black community and our community think masculinity is.
Because of the culture they created for us through the television and music. They made us think that, popping each other down is courageous. It's something that earns you stripes in the hood instead of, fighting against who the real enemy is. And we all know who that is.
A tough, gun-toting, shooting, crazy, wild mother. That's what we think masculinity is. And so that apple, they done put a big old apple bigger than his face because he ain't want to do this. They said, okay, that's what you think is tough. That's what y'all young think is tough? Let me break that down. Let me show you we still own that too.
Facts. Another form of modern day mask in the buck. You take the biggest and strongest. YB wasn't the biggest and strongest, but he's the biggest celebrity. He got the most influence. So nowadays, they take the person with the most social media influence and they break them down in front of the public's eye. We see it over and over again, with the black man being in a dress. We see it, black men being bucked on camera, black men being, demoralized in front of the media like a Chris Brown and Rihanna situation, just humiliated. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they do. But that's facts, Kwame.
Put on some lipstick and makeup. They took this man's music off of the internet. So they slowed down his revenue stream. Don't you see the apple that they have for us black men?
Man, I've been thinking that, and he said exactly what I was thinking. I'm glad somebody agrees with what I was thinking, man. That wasn't him that removed his music off of YouTube. That was those execs. That made no sense for him to remove that. He was making too much money. They removed his money first and said, look, we could take anything we want away from you. Now put on this lipstick and makeup. Then they try to make it an emo thing like, he's just a rock star. He rocking out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better quit biting that apple, Adam and Eve. Y'all better quit biting that apple. I'm telling you, Adam and Eve, leave that apple alone.
Don't you know how many do-low twists they trying to put me in? Don't you know they trying to use every angle and anybody and everybody that know me to with me? NBA YoungBoy found a way to make white, I saw a white older man and a white older woman singing that NBA YoungBoy song with him and Quando Rondo on it. And I thought to myself, as I'm hearing them sing this song, I was in Savannah, I hearing them sing this song next to me, and I thought just what white people probably thought. Why the old white people singing this song? And I said it like that. Sorry, guys.
Regardless of whether you like him or not, you know, he made a movement. He made a movement that everybody gonna hear. You know, everybody gonna have to listen to. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta respect that. Now, the fact that you thought, why is these two old white people, you know, listening to this, that's just a systematic, you know, prejudice that they made us develop. You know, the fact that, you know, because of the color of your skin, you can't listen to a certain type of music. You know, that's just all BS. You can listen to whatever you want to. If you like it, listen to it. If you like it, sing it. If you like it, you know, do what you want to. You feel me?
But sorry, YouTube, this is a teachable moment. Because this is how people really think. When I saw two older white people singing a song by NBA YoungBoy, I said, what the f***? Why the these two white folks singing this song? I couldn't believe it. I didn't understand it. So if my black didn't understand it, I know these white folks don't understand it. I know these white folks that they send their kids to the best school, give them scones and cheesecake and all this, and then they come back and they come sag their pants and wear their cap and tell their mama, and they listening to NBA YoungBoy, and those parents blame it on the rapper. They can't figure out why. I gave him everything. Henry was a good kid until he started listening to NBA YoungBoy. They don't take no responsibility and say, well, maybe I failed as a parent that NBA YoungBoy had that much influence over my son or my daughter. Maybe I failed as a parent because instead of me talking to my kid, spending time with my kid, I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be rich. I wanted to make money. So I spent so much time at work building my career that I don't even know this little mother. Yeah, he got the best school. Yeah, I gave him the best education. I sacrificed for you. The only thing I wouldn't give you though is time. The only thing I won't give you is my time. So you got kids growing up rich with connected to nothing, no love whatsoever. All they want is money. All they find value in is getting a bunch of stuff.
Time spent is the most important thing you can give to your kids, man. That's the most important thing. None of the rest of the stuff matters. It matters about the time that you put in. That's the only thing that matters. Y'all got to understand, pay attention to what your kids are watching because, you know, this music and television, they are teaching your kids to be about all stuff. Stuff is the only thing that matters. Material is the only thing that matters in this materialistic world. That's what they're trying to teach your kids. So watch and monitor what they are viewing.
So when I have conversations with people, it don't assimilate. Because when I say I'm connected to something, I don't give a about money because it's easy to get and it's just a piece of paper. Since I was 14 years old, I knew how to go get some money. It's doors I'm not going to go through to get no money. I can go through a couple certain doors right now and I'll get more money than my wildest dreams. But it's some people I don't want to meet. It's certain things I'm not going to do. It's certain levels I don't want to get to.
Y'all heard it straight from the cat's mouth. This man was centered around all of your favorite NBA stars, and there's a good reason why he wasn't looked at as a star and get the opportunity that he should have gotten, because he was not willing, you know, to give up his morals. He was not willing to walk through those doors. Your favorite celebrities most definitely walked through those doors. Your favorite NBA superstars, they did it. Kyrie Irving, not an exception to the rule. None of them. If they are superstars, they definitely walk through that door, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's giving you the jewelry. He's telling you right now, whenever you believe in the Most High and you have morals that you stand on and things that you're not willing to do, if you're not willing to be puppeted, then you will not make it to an elite level to get, you know, all of that money and success that all these people have. So watch what you get yourself involved in, man.
It's going to be certain people. Kwame crazy. He ain't capitalized on all the opportunities he can have. He could be around this person. He could go on this show. I've been there, done that. I don't want to be around none of them. When I told you I know inside out, I know this a game. I ain't come here playing. It's certain doors I'm never going to open. It's certain levels I'm never going to get to. You know why? Because I know what's there waiting on it. I don't want that. You got me up. Do you know how many celebrities wish they wasn't celebrities now? You must want to be LeBron James. I was just at Yama's hookah bar by myself. Matter of fact, I was sitting there next to a young lady, talking, chilling, smoking hookah. LeBron James can't go do that. I can go to Bottoms Up right now in Jacksonville or tonight by myself. LeBron James can't do that. Now, some people might say, oh, that's because you ain't famous enough. I don't want to be.
Anybody who second guessed the fact that Kwame Brown isn't a celebrity or a big star, you lost, man. He was the #1 overall draft pick, had cameras all around him, coming straight out of high school, did it before LeBron, and was looked at as the next big thing. Then everybody knows about the feud with Jordan and Kobe, and all of that stuff, and the fact that Stephen A. dissected him and went at him for years, literally put him down for years. You know what I'm saying? Even after he was done playing, still called him the biggest bust of all time. So everybody know who Kwame Brown is. He's just a real man. He a real warrior. He stand on principle. He do what he's supposed to for the people. And you don't find too many celebrities who come out and speak the real like this, man. I got nothing but respect for this man right here, man. He's really 100.
I want to walk this earth like a man and by myself. And with a woman, understand that I'm designed to protect her. Not because I'm some celebrity. Because I'm going to buy you. You with me because I'm the man that you saw me as. And if you don't see me, then I'm going to do exactly what all these others do. See, and that's why sometimes I don't feel bad for these sob stories, because I told my daughters the truth. What I'm saying, you're going to fall in love with the game. You're going to fall in love with the talking. And then when you find out the truth, you're going to be mad.
Listen to the game that he dropping, Queens. I mean, like, really listen. He finna drop jewels.
I can go rent a Bentley right now on Turo for $250. I can go rent a Bentley. I can get a 4 to 5 star hotel for $45. Cause I got the hookup, my cousin, my brother. I can go do that, and I can go to the nicest restaurant, and I can buy a girl whatever for that night. And if she sat there and listened to me long enough, and I put my Bentley keys on the table, even though I don't own it, and so we so trained to be so transactional and listening to how much success a mother and not what's in here and not what's up here. You ain't connected to nothing. Any man can come and give you a bunch of books and sell you a bunch of goods. I can go from city to city, state to state, do that same thing. And Lord, y'all just don't understand it. You just don't understand it.
What he trying to explain to y'all, Queens, is the fact that any man can fake it until he make it. Any man can sell you a pipe dream. It's easy for, a man to go pick out some expensive stuff for right now and just flash it to you, and then that's gonna make you click. He said, like, I done did that plenty of times, flash my expensive stuff to a woman and they click, and that's true. Women gotta stop being so materialistic. Y'all gotta get out of that immature mind state. A mature woman understands that material comes and goes. You can meet a man, he can have millions of dollars, and then tomorrow he can lose it all. So you just connected yourself to this man for the rest of your life, through marriage or whatever, and all based off the money and not the love. And now that it all fell down, you left with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because there was no real love there. And since he doesn't have anything, you're going to take half of that, brokenness that he inherited. You know what I'm saying? So stop basing everything off of money. Base it off the love. Base it off of how genuine he is. Base it off the connection. Base it off of what's true, Queens. Stop being immature. Money is not everything. Money comes and goes. It's just paper, like he said. But keep listening.
This is a game. They want you women out the house sitting here listening, wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, thinking that you know everything. They want you like that.
Big facts. And when I say this is no disrespect to any of our Caucasian brothers and sisters, but what he's trying to tell you is they want you out the house. They want you, questioning, the lead. They want you to always, feel like you got to take control. They want you to be like that. They want you to be outspoken. They want you, to go against everything your man say. That way they can big up their women and be like, oh, our women, they submit. They want you to not be submissive so they can, big up their women like, oh yeah, our women are submissive. Our women do what they supposed to. That way, the white woman can be the cream of the crop, in the public's eye. So they can remain at that top spot. And as long as y'all continue to do that, a black woman's, the consensus out on a black woman will always be, a black woman don't know how to listen. She always talking crazy. She always want to fight. She always, want to be aggressive. She don't listen. She don't be submissive. Y'all always have those bad tags on y'all name until y'all learn to sit back, chill, and follow your man's lead. Stop always want to run around, run the house, and always want to go out and party. Sometimes you got to sit down, do things with your man. Stop thinking that you need to have your own life of turn up and fun. That's not what life is about. Life is about, connecting with your partner, praising the Most High God, raising your kids, and relaxing, enjoying it, enjoying the fruits of the labors that you put in and praising the Most High first.
They got us black males looking so weak.
Facts.
Because sometimes our women help that.
Facts.
Oh no, he ain't a good man, this and that. Well, did he buy you something? Did he buy the kids something? He did all that, but he won't respect me. He might not like you no more. He might just want to just deal with the kids. But you gonna respect me? I'm the baby mama. No, honey, it's not about you. In the Bible, you're supposed to get a kid who think less of themselves and more about the kid. That's who the kid's supposed to be with. Not some narcissistic person that gonna make everything about them, and if it don't be exactly their way, then you can bust the whole thing. You can't see the kid. I don't want to hear nothing. That's not love. That's not love at all.
That is absolutely right, King. That is absolutely right. That is not love. That is not love at all. Love is the presence of the Most High. That's what the Most High taught us. He taught us that in Corinthians. Y'all need to go read scripture. It'll teach you that. Love is the presence of the Most High. So if it's not something that the Most High would do with you, then it's not love. Y'all got to understand that. You know what I mean? You got to understand that any woman who thinks like this, she is being deceived by the machine that was set out to deceive her, which was the music, the television. Y'all got to understand, daytime television is for women. Soap operas, all of these television series we watch, they all for women. Y'all got to understand that when these execs make these TV screens, they put men in there who are appealing to women, attractive to women. They put things in there that women like, and they put few to small things that men like or would attract a man and a man would think is courageous. But it's ultimately centered around the attention of a woman. Y'all got to understand that. Women have shorter attention spans, i.e. the reason why TikTok videos started out only 60 seconds, i.e. the reason why you can only post stuff on Instagram that's, 13 to 25 seconds long. Y'all got to understand that. Everything is centered around the attention of a woman. Is to grab the attention of a woman. That way they can create an ideology within your head. They can create this false narrative that you do not need a man. You can lead your own household. You can go to work. You can do everything that a man can do. It's not in your nature to lead. It's not in your nature to lead. If you try to lead, the only things that will happen is either you're going to crash or you're going to end up growing old and lonely. Every man that comes in contact with you is going to leave you. And there's a flip side to that as well. Men, y'all got to step up and provide, and y'all got to protect. Y'all got to do y'all job. Stop turning on your woman. Stop turning on your woman, wanting to do stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't say it on here. But don't turn on your woman. Don't turn on your household. Don't make your kids and your woman scared of you. Because when you do that, you're not doing your job as the man. You're not protecting your household. You're becoming the one that needs to be protected from. So yeah, man, don't allow, this government plan to break up you and whom you are. Understand that it was all a plan mapped out from the beginning to destroy what is the so-called African-American household. It was destroy the culture that was set, They took away our language, they took away our customs, and they gave it to other people. Y'all gotta understand, man, this was all a setup. It was a game from the beginning, like this man is trying to explain to y'all. And I know I keep talking a lot, man, but I just want y'all to get this. You feel me?
We got these celebrities and these quote-unquote woke black people talking all this talk, but ain't a goddamn change yet.
Facts.
Ain't nothing changed yet.
They are all nothing but distractions. They nothing but to catch, the attention of the masses. That way you are distracted away from what's really going on in the world. It's all a distraction. Whenever these people stand up and act like they're doing something, they're nothing but a distraction. Believe that.
Now, I watched the little thing with LeBron James and Enes Kanter. And I necessarily don't even like Enes Kanter, and I went off on him before, tell him carry his ass back to his country. But a broken clock is right twice a day. And so I'm like, wait a minute now. Let me stop being caught up in him being Enes Kanter. Let me listen to what he just said about that situation and why he had on these goddamn shoes. So wait a minute. You mean to tell me all these athletes sit down, kneel down, and do whatever the media say, and their white publicists say, because they so black and strong, they don't even got somebody from the Nation of Islam giving them their advice. They don't even got a black man or a black woman as their publicist. Their publicist is white, but it's black power, and kneel down, and we proud. Shut up. There is a Chinese tennis player missing, or a Chinese player missing. Ain't none of them talk about it. Enes Kanter was absolutely right. Because the NBA cared about every situation, then they would have did the same thing for them. And we all know all too well that everything is in bed with China. Nike, the NBA, everything. So if you thought that these was as strong as you thought they was, these just that's yelling for hire. I'm gonna get a shirt made and say I'm not a that yell for hire. Cause that's all these doing. They yelling for hire. You ain't got a mother thing to yell about when we can go state to state and look at the black community and look at the situation it is. We ain't changed a thing yet. This is all about money. We got certain black folks yelling for the bigger bag. How much you gonna give me? Charles, whoa, okay. Yeah, black people do this, do that. Black people, I love you. I'll cry for you.
That's why it's the root to all evil. It'll make you do things and consume your soul, for real.
All these little kids can be an NBA YoungBoy, but a little more polished. Some of them don't have to go through the pain and all that they seen.
Facts. The next NBA YoungBoy is sitting out there, in the slums somewhere, waiting to be discovered.
But look at the beautiful music this young man made.
Big facts.
Look at the beautiful music and look at the lives he touched. White, black, young, and old. You could not hide that young man's talent from anyone.
Dropping jewels.
And that's why they scared of these kids. That's why they raise you up in the worst conditions and you still seem to find a way out of it. But the problem is, to get out of those environments, you have to know a certain type of people. Some of those people don't want to see you elevate and grow. So it's all a game. You got black people yelling at the made it out. He ain't real. Why is there so much value in not being and being real? What does that even mean at this point?
The people that you think are the most innocent are usually the most aggressively evil. Those are the ones with the most demonic intentions. You got to understand this. Those people be savages. They don't care about, the common people. They don't care about the populace. The only thing they care about is themselves, the selfishness. They care about the groups that they're involved in. They care about what they got going on. And everybody else is just cattle, waiting to be slaughtered. Understand this. Understand that, real love does not exist in these people. So stop following, the trends that they put out here into the world. These trends are doing nothing but destroying you spiritually. Stay away from this stuff. Y'all got to. Gravitate towards, the family. Y'all know we good. We gonna steer each other the right way. We gonna make sure, that our heads are afloat and our headlights is always open and shining bright. You feel me? To any corruption, anything that's chaotic, any chaos within the world, we not gonna be distracted by, the false narratives and the false flags that they put out. We ain't gonna do none of that. We know what's going on. We use our spirit of discernment and we put the Most High God first. And that's facts, family. My biggest intention on being on here is pulling back in my family. You know what I'm saying? Let's go home, Israel. Stop being distracted by, all of this stuff that's put out in the media. Because all it's done is tainted your mindset. Scripture said it would be this way. A great falling off. A great falling off. What that means is a lot of people are going to fall off spiritually. And that's what we're seeing nowadays. We see a spike in people who don't believe. You gotta have faith though, man. You gotta have faith. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to have faith. People, they don't want to be righteous. People don't want to have to do what's right because it's been embedded in you that anything that's right and anything that's good for you spiritually, anything that follows the Most High is boring, and doing the wrong thing and being unrighteous is fun. So just let loose. Do as thou wilt, the Aleister Crowley way. That's what people have been taught and have come accustomed to. Nobody cares about the spirituality and the soul anymore. Nobody cares where they're going anymore. But I'm here to tell y'all, family, that destructive thinking is going to do nothing but land you in a place you don't want to be. So let's get back up, Israel, and be great again. The Most High promised us this. And I'm going to do my part to pull back in my family. You feel me? I love y'all, kings and queens. Peace and blessings, kings and queens. Until next time, make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell icon, share the video, and spam that comment section. And with that being said, I'm out. Believe it up.